channel, and if you're new, welcome. So today I decided to create this pixelated makeup look. This literally took me like 4 hours to do because of technical difficulties, but I had a lot of fun doing this look. If you guys did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share the video as well. Let me know what else you guys would like to see, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And if you're not subscribed, please be sure to do so. And thank you guys so much for your continuous support.
So I already glued my eyebrows down with the Elmer's glue, and I'm taking the orange color corrector to kind of cancel out that darkness that's there after you glue down your eyebrow, and then I'm just going to blend that out as normal. And I am going to apply my foundation stick. I like to use the cream because the consistency of it is thicker, so I feel like it covers it better. But when I glued it down, I did do like 3 to 4 layers, and I let it dry in between each layer, and then I will use translucent powder to set that all into place, just so that doesn't move. And I'm not sure what happened to the clip of me applying the foundation all over my face, but I did apply that same foundation stick all over my face, and I am just going to set that all into place, just so when I start to create my little squares, it'll adhere better versus on top of cream. Like, it won't move as much if it's on top of like the powdered foundation versus just like applying this straight on the cream. And for my squares, like, I'm literally using like a brush that's like a square in, and I started with a darker, like a really dark color from the AJ Crimson kit, and I did that everywhere that you would contour. So in the hollow of my cheek, along my jawline, around my forehead, on my nose, and I also did the darkest shade on my eyebrows as well. And so that's kind of what I started out to create, like, dimension. Like, I did everything as if I was highlighting and contouring, and so like that was like kind of my guideline. And I did look at a picture, and I seen somebody else do this video as well. So I like looked at how they did it, but then I kind of just did it my own way, because like I literally did this twice. Like, I did it once, I did not like it, so I took it all off my face and I did it again, and like I kind of just used my own method to make it work for me. So then basically, once I went from the darker color, then I took like a lighter brown shade to fill in between, like everywhere I contoured, because it's like I was trying to create as much dimension as possible. And I don't really know much about that, but from my understanding, like, to create the dimension is just having like that contrast of light and dark against one another to create it. So then I took like a lighter brown shade, and I did use black opal beauty sticks for all these for the squares. And I took a lighter brown, which is like a yellow, which is truly topaz, and I kind of put that underneath my contour and above my contour, so like it can have more dimension, and I put it everywhere that I would highlight as well. So now I'm going to take like a super light shade, and this is what I'm going to use like directly in all the places that I would highlight, and I'm kind of doing that around my brows, like as if I would, like, you know, highlight around my brow bone as normal. And I did that all under my eye, and just kind of filling in everywhere else that I did not fill in, wherever there's like spaces in my face. In this part, it was harder for me just because it's like when you get closer underneath your eye, it's just like the surface of it is not flat, you know, it's kind of rounded out, so it was kind of harder for me to create the squares. So just take your time. And then I kind of took a break from that, and now I'm moving on to my eyeshadow. I'm not going to talk much about this just because I'm going to film a look on this because I love this look so much, so I'm going to do a whole entire makeup look on this look specifically. So yeah, you guys can kind of just watch this part for now, because like I said, I will have a look for it, a tutorial for it. And please forgive me on this part. I know it's out of focus. This camera does not autofocus, and I'm trying to learn how to use it properly. This is my boyfriend's camera, so I'm just trying to like get everything down. So I have to figure, like, you know, my life out. I'm gonna like get it so it's like hooked up to my monitor, so I don't have to deal with that, because I know that's super annoying to like watch a video and like the only thing that's in focus is my hand. So now going back to this pixelatedness, I'm going to set that all into place just so that cream product doesn't move. And once I set it, I did kind of go back and redefine some of the squares that like lost its like structure from setting the makeup, because like I really wanted the light ones, they started to like blend together. So I did go over them, and I did take a white one, like a white face paint, and kind of highlight the high points of my face. I didn't want to do too much because I thought if I did too much I would take away from it, but it's like I did want to, like, you know, just highlight certain parts, like, you know, my cheekbone and underneath my cheekbone, just to give it more structure and dimension. Like I said, I don't know much about this stuff, like about like as far as dimension and like all that stuff. Like I feel like I don't really have an eye for that stuff, so it's like it's different for me. Like I'm just good at doing makeup, you know. So yeah, like when it comes to this stuff, it's like I'm literally just trying. But and I did go back with the black face paint to give that more structure as well and more dimension, and I feel like after I did this, it made it look better because it gave it that like ultimate depth, because it's like, you know, black is like the darkest color, so that's like the most depth that I can get. And so I did my eye, and I kind of just did it all black. I was going to do it blue, but I'm like, bruh, like, you know, I don't have blue. Actually, I do have blue face paint. I could have done it. I was being lazy. It probably would have looked really cool if I would have did it blue. But you know what? Yeah. If somebody recreates this, I would love to see it blue. Like, that would actually look really cool. Yeah. So I just did my eye black, and that's pretty much it for the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what else you guys would like to see. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.